we are on the Rich Van Tassel Show, finishing up the rest of the games for the 10 NFL season. Right now, one of my toughest games, the Minnesota Vikings are traveling to Oakland for the Raiders, two teams that I was high on early in the year. Obviously, Minnesota a bit higher than I expected, and Oakland right where they were. I expected them to be about 500 end of the year. First for the visiting Vikings, their injuries: Anthony Barr, the linebacker, questionable; Sharif Floyd, the defensive tackle, probable; Linval Joseph, the defensive tackle, is probable; Eric Kendricks, the linebacker, doubtful; and Terrence Newman, the cornerback, is probable. It looks like Teddy Bridgewater will go. He's not in this injury report. He's coming off that concussion last week, and I just saw an article saying that Coach Zimmer has no doubt he's going to go. For the Oakland Raiders, Amari Cooper, the wide receiver, probable; Latavius Murray, the running back, is out. Game the Raiders have to have if they want to stay competitive in that wild card. Minnesota's been impressive. Again, you look at Teddy Bridgewater, though, only 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. So if you're going to play conservative, as they've been doing with North Turner pulling plays in Minnesota, you would expect that he wouldn't have that many interceptions. I mean, 6 isn't bad, but for only 6 touchdowns, it is a lot because it shows he's not throwing the ball down the field that much. So six touchdowns and 6 interceptions is a problem. Derek Carr quietly putting together a very impressive season. 19 touchdowns for 4 interceptions. Does not yet have 100 incompletions on the year. Both of the running backs playing very well. Adrian Peterson, well over 4 yards per carry this season. He's got 4 touchdowns. Latavius Murray, he's showing that he is not just a fluke and a guy who can handle a bit more of the load this season as he's been getting, and he's right above 5 yards per carry. So excuse me, right below 5 yards per carry. With this game, I don't think that Minnesota's going to be able to keep up, and I don't think that they're going to take the reins off Teddy Bridgewater. I do think that in this game, however, it'll show when Oakland gets out, starts putting up points, and beats the Minnesota Vikings as they will pick up, as I'm going to pick in just a minute. But it will show that Minnesota, if they really want to win, they have to open up the playbook. So it will be sort of a blessing and loss. I expect Derek Carr to get the ball downfield to Amari Cooper, who's having a good season. My pick for offensive rookie of the year. Michael Crabtree seemed to come out of his little funk there last week as they put up a lot of points against the Steelers. And if the Raiders want to be serious, they haven't won those games that I've been picking, such as last week against the Raiders or on the road to the Bears. Certainly a game at home, even against a quality team like Minnesota, you have to win if you want to be a playoff team. So I'm picking the Raiders to win. I think they're going to score a lot of points, and I like it 35-24. The Giants the Patriots are traveling to New Jersey to play the Giants. The Patriots, of course, 8-0, Giants 5-4. Injuries for the visiting Patriots: Dion Lewis out for the season. The rest are questionable. Julian Edelman, wide receiver; Jamal Shear, defensive lineman; Jamie Collins, the linebacker. All of these listed as out for the Giants: Jonathan Hankins, defensive tackle; Victor Cruz, wide receiver, got one that didn't play this year; Larry Donnell, the tight end; and Prince Mukamara, the cornerback. Could this be the game that the Patriots lose? The Giants do come away and get it. You would have to, certainly solidify them in the NFC East and start to run away with it. Are they going to stick to the run game? Is Rashad Jennings going to continue to play well as he's been doing? He's been a bit inconsistent even within the game, so we'll have to see what he comes out with. And I don't know if the Giants' defensive line can get pressure. I think they'll keep it close, but I don't think they're going to run the ball enough. I look for Odell Beckham Jr. to have a good game, but the Patriots are going to come away with this one, just not enough on the defensive line. If the Giants do want to win, Jason Pierre-Paul's got to play well. I'm picking the Patriots, and I like it 28-24. All right, Kansas City traveling to Denver to play the Broncos. The Chiefs quietly found themselves at 3-5, and in consideration for the wild card, the Broncos 7-1. Injuries for the visiting Chiefs: Alan Bailey, defensive end, out. For the Broncos, all questionable: DeMarcus Ware, the defensive end; Jordan Norwood, wide receiver; Owen Daniels, tight end; Peyton Manning, quarterback; and Ben Wilson, wide receiver. The Chiefs going on the road, Denver off a loss. I look for the defense to really have Alex Smith, who quietly is having a good year, only 3 interceptions this year. I think that they're going to force him to throw, though, obviously without Jamal Charles, and that's going to cause Alex Smith to struggle in this game, and because they're just going to be able to get pressure on him even if the Monkeys doesn't play. I like the Broncos coming out of the loss to really get themselves on the right track. I think they're going to handle the Chiefs pretty convincingly. We were talking about Peyton Manning, how he was finally turning the season around. I like it 31-20 in favor of them. And then the Sunday night game, you have the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Seattle for the Seahawks. The Cardinals, their injuries, questionable. John Brown, the wide receiver. Darren Felton, the tight end, probable. Alex Okafor, the linebacker, also probable. None listed for the Seahawks. Big game for the Cardinals, big game for the Seahawks as well. The Cardinals, what they're looking to do is really put a stranglehold on this division, which they will have if they get the win. Seattle can really still be nipping right at the Cardinals' heels, especially considering they're playing twice. Seattle, very dangerous team. Arizona finally healthy. If they want to win the division, they got to get this one. I look for Chris Johnson to get a lot of carries in this game as they're going to try to soften up that tough Seattle run defense. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't expect Chris Johnson to have a big game, but I think Arizona's defense is good enough that they can keep him in the game long enough where they can at least commit to the run with Chris Johnson long enough to allow Carson Palmer to make plays. It's going to be tough for the Cardinals. If they want to be for real, though, they got to get this one, and I'm going to give it to them. I like it to be 27-24 late for the Cardinals. All right, so that's it for the picks for the